Hello, movie lovers, and welcome to Movie Notions. I'm trying to review one classic film each week of the year 2018, and this week's film is Sunset Boulevard, starring William Holden and Gloria Swanson. Now, this movie is one of those where they actually tell you the ending at the beginning. We open up, and there's a narration overdone by William Holden saying, "Hey, the cops are being called to this mansion. There's a dead body in the pool." And the rest of the movie is all telling us how we get to that point. And basically what it is, I'm not going to give you the whole way of how we got there, but we have this writer. William Holden plays the writer, Joe Gillis, and he is down on his luck. He hasn't been able to write a screenplay that's been sold. He is really down on money. He is having a lot of financial problems, and all of a sudden, the collectors come to the door trying to get his car. And without his car, he can't get to the studio to promote his screenplays to try and get sell to actually pay for the car. So after a while, he tries to sell one really quick. He tries to get some fast money. It doesn't work. And the collectors actually chase him to what he thinks is an abandoned mansion. But who lives there is actually the character played by Gloria Swanson. And she is a washed up silent movie star who really used to be popular but no longer is with her fans. And it's actually the story of Gloria Swanson herself. She was a silent movie star in the 1920s, was very, very popular, but then when the Talkies came out, she no longer retained that popularity. She got lost in the crowd. And what's interesting about this entire movie is how you can feel through her performance that she really feels this way, that she has been sort of looked over. She used to be in her heyday in the 1920s. Everybody loved her, and all of a sudden, no. So what she does is she really tries to get Joe to improve this screenplay she's written, try to get her returned to the big screen. And he agrees. She then sort of falls for him. Okay, and then he falls for a younger girl, and that's when the problems really start. And that's as far as I'm going to go with the story, because I want you to check it out. It's a really good film noir type story where you have the intrigue, you've got the, I don't know where it's going, where's the mystery in here? And what's really interesting is it builds intensity the exact same way that William Shakespeare did with Romeo and Juliet, where they tell you the ending. You know that Joe Gillis is going to die. You know he's going to die at the end because that's what they open up with. But how's he going to get there? What's the cause of it? Who does it? All of that is a really big surprise. Now, throughout the rest of it, they actually have some really big name actors, not just at the time, but they bring a lot of silent film actors in as well. Buster Keaton has a role within that. Eric von Stroheim has a role with that. I mean, they have all that. And then there's the actors that actually play themselves that aren't really actors. The one person she wants to really love her is Cecil B. DeMille. If you don't know who Cecil B. DeMille is, he is in charge of some of the biggest movies in the 1950s. You've got the Ten Commandments. You've got a bunch of other ones along those lines. But yeah, it's just, he's in charge of all. He's the biggest director of the time, and she thinks she has it in with him, and he plays himself, actually. She goes to a studio at one point, and Cecil B. DeMille is standing there, and he plays himself. It's a very, very interesting movie at that point, just how it's all working and how they all do that sort of thing. But this movie was a very, very good movie. It kept me intrigued the whole time. I'd never actually seen it. I just watched it this past week, but I really enjoyed it, and the whole back and forth, not just the love triangle or the over-obsessed actor type story, but how it all works together. Now, this movie did get some critical acclaim. It was up for 11 Academy Awards and won 3 of them. It won for Best Story and Screenplay. It won for Best Set Direction, which is something that we've actually lost these days in the Academy Awards. I think probably should come back at some point, but so much is done computer-wise, I don't think it ever will. And it won for Best Scoring of a Dramatic or Comedy Picture, as in non-musical, because at that time musicals were a very big thing. Something that was nominated for Best Actor for William Holden, Best Actress for Gloria Swanson. It had a Best Supporting, Best Everything, Best Director, Best Cinematography for Black and White Film, Best Film Editing, and it was up for Best Picture in 1950, but unfortunately it did not win. But it is still a really good movie. It's one you really need to check out, especially if you're into that sort of Hollywood drama, the murder mystery, everything like that. It's a really good movie to check out for that. Sunset Boulevard left me satisfied. Hashtag Talkie Blues. Hashtag I'm ready for my close-up. Okay, guys, so that was Sunset Boulevard starring Gloria Swanson and William Holden. Be sure to check it out if you don't, especially if you're a fan of the old films or the murder mystery type films. If you like these classic movies, please don't miss one. Hit the subscribe button, click that bell up in the corner so you get the alerts every time it comes out and you'll know exactly what's going on because I don't want you to miss these. I enjoy doing them. I hope you enjoy watching them as well. And I hope you're checking some of these movies out because I'm actually going to see a couple that I've never seen before, and I'm really interested. I really wanted to see, so I'm going to have a couple of insights on that. But anyway, guys, if you are enjoying this, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. God bless all of you, and that's a wrap.
All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.